Dan Foreman, a lawmaker, a local lawmaker, well, not to us, but up in Idaho, and he's a Republican for Viola, which is in the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Lotta County Fair that was up there. And anyway,
got it.
It's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, Idaho.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. Because Viola, I don't remember ever going through there. And I lived in Mountain Home and Boise, and I know a bit about like places north like Coeur d'Alene and stuff, but I know Twin Falls and Pocatello and all these places, but I don't know a Viola. So anyway, there were a bunch of people that were coming to his office. They had like sent a notice that they were planning on coming down to his office to come visit him in the state house. And apparently he didn't want anything to do with them, and they captured the exchange on video. So I'm just going to go ahead and play this right here.
And you want to talk about disrespectful and rude? I should play back that conversation for you, accusing me of being a liar, accusing me of not honoring my commitment to be in a meeting. Abortion is murder. I stand against it. I am a Roman Catholic. I'm a conservative Republican. I think what you guys do stinks.
That is your choice?
You're damn right it's my choice, so stay out of my office.
You shouldn't make it other people.
Next time you walk in my office, you're going to be dealing with ISP.
So right there, he just threatened these people that were his constituents, that if they come into his office again, he's going to call the police on them.
Mm.
Well, he'd originally agreed to meet with them, and they met with a bunch of lawmakers, and they were arguing for access to birth control, is what they were.
Yeah, it was like Planned Parenthood funding kind of thing. It was
they wanted greater access for college students to have for access to birth control for college students. Yeah, and so he decided to make it about abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were not talking about
it, and he got super aggressive. Isn't he under ethics investigation for that now?
Oh yeah, he caught an ethics investigation for this because, first of all, if you guys want to be the people that are always like, well, don't let your feelings get involved in this. This guy let this thing get way too fucking personal for him, especially as a state representative.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to turn down your constituents like that because they are the ones that put you into that office to begin with. And saying that you're a Roman Catholic, you're a conservative Republican, it's like, and the guy was right to say, yeah, that's great for you, but you don't impose that on other people. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of these people that are currently in office are starting to catch blowback, especially now that the teenagers from the Parkland shooting are starting to make people wake up to this. Like, yeah, we may have put you in office, but there's no law that says you get to stay there, just because you embody certain beliefs that other people believe. It's like, we can very easily get rid of your ass if we don't like something that you said. And I think that we have a lot more responsible citizen, what the hell do I want to say? Citizen responsibility coming from the people that are actually voting these folks in. A lot of people are starting to wake up to the fact that you don't have to have these shitty people in there every fucking term. Mm-hmm. You don't have to keep voting them in time after time after time. You can remember, hey, this is the internet. We can make checklists of things. Oh, this person did this back then. We're going to vote them out. But the funny thing is, like, this guy is far from perfect because he's got another video out there that I dug up and I found on this dumbass where this one's funny because this was at the county fair in Lotta County in October 2017. So like 4 months ago, he did this video. And apparently there was an argument that was happening, and just listen to how he talks to a constituent that was just trying to ask him a question about something. Here we go. This is a sheriff's officer with a camera running up to the stuff that's going on. It's a body cam.
Shake your hand and send you a birthday card?
I'm just asking you.
I'm tired of people like you walking up and putting out this nonsense.
What's going on, guys?
That's what it is. This guy says I'm not doing my job, and he's lecturing me on the Constitution.
Why don't you go ahead and
Why don't you take a hike?
Just move along.
Liberal. Nuttard.
Liberal nuttard, he called the guy right there. I'm sick of you people coming up to me and asking questions on how I'm doing my job. Yeah, the job we voted you into office for doing.
Sure. I feel like you should be able to answer those questions.
You should be able to.
Job.
You know how many people I yell at during the 4th of July parade, like especially when they weren't sitting judges for when they weren't getting our Supreme Court justice put into there. Mm-hmm. I yelled at the senator that drove past. I'm like, do your fucking job. Because that's my right as a citizen to get these people to do their fucking job because I put them in that office. So
no, but that's the thing is that they think that there's been this thing for a long time that they are not public servants, they're public authorities. And that's how the right has treated Obama. That's how they've treated that's how they treat all politicians, in fact.
All this projection that they have.
Yeah. It's a projection of that these are authorities. They are not authorities. They're public servants. And that's the difference that the left is finally waking up to. We're finally going, wait, no. They're not
You serve me. I don't serve you.
Right.
You know?
You're not authorities.
You're not my lord, and I'm not your vassal.
Exactly.
Like...
But the right, especially on the Christian side, they think that these people are
ordained by
God. Ordained by God. Therefore, or they are evil people who are taking over the government. Right? They treated Obama as if he was an undeserving king, not a public servant, and they treat Trump as if he's a deserving king, not a public servant.
Yeah,
that's not how this fucking works. It's public service. That's
just remember what he just said right there. Liberal nuttard, which is kind of funny.
Yes.
And I give this officer credit because he probably shouldn't say what he's about to say. I mean, it cuts off right before he says what he's really going to say.
Mm-hmm.
But just you have to hear this just to believe it. Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't vote for me. Because you didn't. Yeah, you're a liberal nut. Go straight to hell, you son of a bitch.
Hang on.
That's exactly why he's not gonna.
That's exactly why he's not gonna
get reelected.
He's like, oh, what an asshole.
Yeah, no.
That's exactly why you're going to lose your office.
Yeah, I looked this guy up. Yeah, he's a piece of work.
He's a shitbag of
He's a piece of work. And it's like up in like northern northern Idaho.
Oh, that's where like the white supremacists are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost Canada. Almost Canada. Not quite, but almost.
Yeah, it's up there on in the border. The border between Washington and Idaho.
Yeah, that's right, where Coeur d'Alene is. And, man.
Yeah.
Idaho's a fun state. We think we have it bad here in Utah. We get some wacky stuff, but Idaho is just
Idaho's nuts. No offense to anybody from Idaho, but
no, there are whole towns that are just white supremacists. That's not that's not a joke. Like, that's the thing.
That state's got some problems.
You might want to Google the term sundown town, where, alarms go off letting people know of color, like, you better not be caught here after dark, That's a thing that still happens in 2018, people.
Yep.
Fuck, what is wrong with us? So yeah, I hope this Dan Foreman guy gets his ass handed to him. I hope he gets censured, and I hope he gets elected out at the fucking midterms this year. So